I'd like to right now thank Christopher's table and Ben Chapman's for not touching any materials that I asked you to not touch. Excuse me, I really appreciate that. This shows that as you were entering the room, you were 100% there on following my instructions, and I appreciate that. Now, as we're beginning class, I have two things to address with you very quickly. I'm sorry, those of you who have your heads down below the table, or who are admiring your lovely faces in the mirrors, you are not showing that you're ready to listen. Okay, thank you. So, you are aware of two things. First, over the weekend, I had a terrible cold, which means that, sadly enough, it is difficult for me to speak too loudly. This is pretty much the loudest we're going to go today, so I'd really appreciate if you'd be useful with that. Thank you. Savannah, yes, miss?
I hope you feel better, and I noticed that you were speaking kind of funny when I came in.
Ah, well, that is why, my friend. And thank you, you're very kind. Second, we have Mr. Kaplan in the room with us today. Do you guys know Mr. Kaplan?
No.
Some of you have probably seen Mr. Kaplan around. Some of you might know him. Mr. Kaplan is what we call the public relations director for the school. That means he is the guy who's in charge.
He videotapes the school and sends it to people. And puts
I
them
wish
on the
you could raise your
internet.
hand, but yes, thank you. Yes, he is in charge of doing things like taking images of things that are cool going on around the school. Yeah, Jack?
Like, he could post them on the internet for
Yeah.
parents to see, so they could take their kids to the school and see if they want to go to the school.
That's a great description, Jack. Thank you. Yeah, so we're going to try to be very kind to Mr. Kaplan. And if he happens to join your table for a minute, you know who it is. It's not just some crazy dude with a video camera, because that would be weird. Okay. I don't know. These things just come out of my voice sometimes. Now then. Okay. Last week, excuse me, my friends. Last week we did not have class on Thursday because we had a snow day, silent cheer. But we had class on Monday. And way back on Monday, Sadie, I see that you are admiring your face. It is a lovely face, but we're not doing that right now. On Monday, we spent our time discussing reflections. And I'm not sure if we got this far in this class. Anybody remember the science law we talked about?
We were going to talk about that last
Oh, we were going to do it on Thursday. We didn't get to. Okay, so today, we're going to be working on my favorite science law. It's a law, not like a law where you go to court if you break it. Not like a law that you can go to jail for. But it's a law. Pardon me. You will not even go to Mr. Cousins for it, I promise. But it is a law because it's always true. Julia.
Why is there tape on the table?
It's for today's experiment. Hold up your movement and you will find out, my friend.
We're going to put it on
Not yet.
the beer.
Up. Conrad?
What is illegal mean?
Oh, illegal means it's against the law. No, a
No,
law.
It doesn't. It means a sick bird. Illegal.
I learned a new joke today. Thank you, Justin. That was the right choice.
Illegal
Now,
means a sick bird.
I'm going to wait a moment. We've gotten a little distracted in 5, 4,
Don't touch it. You're going to get
3,
something away.
2, and 1. The science law we're talking today is something called the law of reflection. Now, all it says is that when you take, say, a flashlight. May I use your flashlight?
Yes.
Thank you very much. When you take your flashlight and shine it on something, say, a mirror, you can use that mirror to shine the light right back out. So we're going to take a minute just to explore what the law of reflection probably says. On each table, things shouldn't be falling over if you're not touching them. On each table, there are a whole bunch of mirrors and a few flashlights.
One flash.
Excuse me. Right now, I'd like to take a moment and try something. With the person sitting across from you, I'd like, this is not something that requires any discussion yet. Please notice on the back wall, we have 17 stars hung up. Some of you have asked me, what are those stars for? Is that because one side is more important than another? No. Here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you, one person, to hold your flashlight and shine it at your partner's mirror.
Ready?
You will then, not yet, not yet. You're going to try to angle that mirror to move that mirror around to make your beam of light shine onto one of these stars. While you're doing it, I want you to think really hard about what kinds of rules. Oh, I see some flashlights that are on. I see some friends who are not ready. What kind of rules your flashlight and your mirror have to follow to make that light shine on those stars? Now, Christopher, yes, sir. We are going to turn off the lights. You are exactly right. So otherwise it would be very, very, very difficult. I agree with you. Now, I should see, by the way, Christopher, thank you very much. I see that most people at your table are not touching any materials they shouldn't be. Some people are really struggling with that. Zachary, would you mind turning off the lights in this room, please? And once the lights are off, let's take 2 minutes and give this a good try. Okay, you may begin. Your other flashlight, you might use it. There you go. So you might need to move the mirror around and try to make it shine onto one of those stars.
Where is it? Wait, it's your turn. Right there is you.
Now we're trying to use the mirror and the flashlight to hit those stars. If you can do just the flashlight, that's fine. But I want you to use the mirror too.
We got it. Give me it. You hold it. We got it. We got it. Hit one.
Got it? Great. Jack, here, I'm getting you a new set of batteries, okay?
This one is working.
Here, Jack. Mr. Wolfman, come here quick.
Where you go? Wait.
Jack?
Yes. I got it.
I'm getting you a new flashlight. I'm asking you to go to the other materials.
Where?
Thank you, sir.
I see it. Whoa.
That's coming.
Right.
Oh, we hit 4 stars.
1, 2, 3.
Got it? Did you guys get it yet?
There it is. Okay,
Did you actually shine it?
yes, I got it.
Did you get it? Yeah. Great. Whoa, awesome.
We got 2. We got all of them.
Rise from the dead.
Five.
And during we got all of them.
4. 3. 2. And 1. Please turn off your flashlights. And please put down your materials.